pink hoodie, just to be reminiscent of Pink Tape. But looks like we're getting another project from Uzi, and it's not Love Is Rage 3. Although I'm pretty sure bro is joking. But then something else happened a few hours later after a lot of people were actually interested to see this certain project that he teased on his Instagram story. So I think maybe he might actually entertain it. But as I was saying, Uzi might be dropping another project. So he posted on his Instagram story late last night saying, sitting here thinking about how I went #1 on an experimental tape, which we went over in another clip that's going on the 3rd channel, but somehow I don't understand. It keeps getting demonetized. I don't even know if I said a cuss word in it, nor am I just that ugly, I guess. But then he said, my apologies, Barter 16 mixtape on the way. So it's kind of, he said, my apologies. Maybe he's apologizing to the competition that he took their spot because he's #1, or he's saying my apologies due to the project maybe being too experimental with like the CS and super hard metal rock music, you know, which a lot of hip hop listeners were like kind of turned off by. He still went #1 though, 165K. And it is Pink Tape. So what he was telling academics was that it was a mixtape. It was not supposed to be like a full-fledged album, although I don't know why he was promoting it like it was an album. Like they did put a marketing campaign behind it, and there was like a long wait. So I feel like, I don't know, for a mixtape, drop 15 songs or something like that, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be anything super long track list, because when you do that, it almost makes it seem like this is your bread and butter. But Love Is Rage 3 is coming, as he said, I want to say like a week ago or something. And then he even went on Instagram, or Rolling Loud did a TikTok, I guess, and he was giving intel on when he was going to be dropping that. I think we went over it, but just in case people did not see it, he said that it's coming in a couple months.
Love Is Rage 3?
Oh yeah, that's coming not too long. Like honestly, I know I usually be lying, but a couple months.
All right, so we're getting Love Is Rage 3 in a couple months. However, as I was saying before, Barter 16 mixtape on the way. So this is a play on words for the Barter mixtape series for Young Thug, right? Except 16, because 16 is his number. And he says free slime below. So it is in honor of Young Thug, who is in jail. Hopefully he gets out, but I don't know. It's been a long time, and people were snitching, and it just... I don't know. I feel like he's a goner. I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer here, but I feel like they've got a lot of evidence against him, especially with the phone call. However, if it was illegally obtained, then, you know, maybe they can just throw that evidence out the way, or out the case, that is. But as I was saying, then, so we thought this was a joke because Barter 16 mixtape, it's a cool concept, but he was already working on another project that was dropping another couple months. So as I was saying to you before though, it seems as though when Uzi drops, because he's had a lot of delays lately, as in Eternal Atake was 2-3 years. Now Pink Tape is 2-3 years. And so I feel like when he does drop, he drops in clusters, kind of to, I don't know, like release on a more efficient schedule while you're relevant. Why not just flood the market and then dip and go delay music for another 2-3 years while you figure out your new sound? It's way different than all the other artists, say like Cardi, who waits 3 years and only does one. And it's like, if you're really trying to make a bag on the music, Uzi's getting the most. As you can already see, he's in his like Summers era with the posting all the cash everywhere. There was more here, just him on the plane. I don't even know how much money that is. I don't even want to know, because it's just going to make me feel like I'm broke as fuck. But compared to Uzi, I definitely am. But will we get Barter 16? So if you go to Uzi's Instagram bio, it says, Leslie Chow, I hate silver bullets. I was already there. Love Is Rage 3. That was already there from a couple of days ago, just to make it sure that everybody knew he was super serial. Man, Bear, Pig is real. That it was dropping and he was actually releasing this, because I feel like we've been awaiting along, or Love Is Rage 3, like the end, or maybe not even the end, because he could do Love Is Rage 4, but the next step in the series, since I believe like Forever Young, or like we went through before Pink Tape, we went through a couple different concepts, theories that we thought Uzi was going to drop next after Eternal Atake. But then he said, Barter 16, be soon. I don't know what the B means. I know a bassoon is a That's an instrument. Be soon. Is that supposed to be like some blood type thing? I guess, because Barter 16, it was actually a play on words when Young Thug created it to be like a diss, or maybe not even a diss, but it was supposed to like poke fun at the Carter series by Lil Wayne. And Young Thug and Lil Wayne had a spat back in the day. I believe that him and Birdman, their team actually shot up his tour bus at one point, so that's why he made Barter 16, Barter series, and he like dropped the next album in Lil Wayne's series, because Lil Wayne has the Carter 2, 3, 4, 5. So Barter 6, Barter 16 is Uzi's version. Sorry, sounded like I said virgin. We ain't virgins out here, or hopefully not. I want to see y'all winning out there, but. Be soon. So maybe it's just like a blood thing, because there is a drop of blood, but regardless, dropping soon. I'm not gonna lie, I would love this. I would love this, especially if like Young Thug was on this tape, because he was on, Uzi was featuring on Young Thug's Business is Business. I didn't really like the song all too much, but their collabs in the past, like It's Up, that song is hard, as well as I feel like, let's see, what are the Thug and Uzi songs? There's another one, like The Horse or some shit. Proud of You, that's a Grail, among many others. And Young Thug is known as being one of the major influences for Lil Uzi Vert. He was at one point called Young Thug 2.0, right? Just as Trippy was Uzi 2.0, but like there's a succession of like Atlanta type rap, because when Uzi first dropped with Love Is Rage, he kind of had he didn't even really sound like Thug, but Thug definitely paved the way. So did Future. Uzi even honors him by calling himself Baby Pluto, or maybe not anymore, but he did, because now he's a werewolf, right? But regardless, I just think this is a super good idea if he actually goes through with it, because I would hate for it to be a joke. I think that when you delay albums for say 2-3 years, it kind of increases the pressure for the artist, so that it delays it even further, because it almost has to be like perfect or of such a quality that fans are expecting. And so when you're dropping just a little bit more often, you don't need to go crazy and like YoungBoy with it, where you're dropping like 16 mixtapes in 1 year. However, if he drops like Barter 16 before Love Is Rage 3, it also gives him time for like to perfect Love Is Rage 3 in the meantime, while also like trying different things on a mixtape that isn't so pressured to sell like 200-300K like Eternal Atake did. Also, him and Young Thug, he might even be done with Barter 16, because I believe there's an interview with like Hollywood Unlocked, or one of those like paparazzi YouTube channels, where him and Thug have 1,500 songs. So it might even be already done. He just has to pick the songs to put on there. So that could just be like a little extra Christmas present in the summer, or if he drops Love Is Rage 3 in the next couple of months. If we're getting Barter 16, I would feel like that would be before Pink Tape, but it is after in the bio. So who knows? Who knows what the like actual order or the sequence would be for these projects? But I think it would be cool to like get another, because Pink Tape was promoted as an album in a way, even though it had tape in its name. But it would be cool to get like a mixtape before the album, just to like prepare us for it. Especially because if I feel like when Young Thug and Uzi get on a song, like I don't know, like it's more like darker rapping style, and like it's very, what's the word, like all over the place, because it's Young Thug and Uzi who are very unpredictable in that way. Whereas I feel like, I don't know, like when Uzi's solo or on like Pink Tape or whatever, there was a lot of like melodic tracks, more pop type tracks, where if you get Young Thug on there, it's gonna be crazy. That's all I can really say. So y'all let me know, you think this is actually serious? Are we getting a Barter 16 tape, or is it just a joke? And do you want that before or after Love Is Rage 3, or do you want it at all? It's me, your boy Bob Lim, signing off. Peace out, clap people. Nothing.